Wait a minute. So I wasn't recording all that time? I wasn't recording? Not again. Okay, before we even get started, first of all, let me give props to the YouTubers out there that are doing their thing, because this is hard. This is really hard. It's not like getting on a Zoom in front of everybody and just saying what you gotta say. You gotta record, you gotta do your makeup, you gotta do your hair, you gotta be presentable, you gotta have content, amazing content to keep you guys coming back. You're recording, you realize you're not recording. It's so many things that happen, or you see something in the background and you're like, oh, I gotta take that out. Props, but welcome back. So I'm getting started on my day, getting ready to do some unboxing. Have a bunch of packages I need to get open, so I'm gonna get started on it. Of course, one of my boxes came in, and this is how it's delivered. And this is worth a lot of money. Not much to do with this one. Oh. Okay. I feel like it was opened. There's a story behind this too. I'll show you guys later. Oh, I got this. I opened it the other day. No, I'm not married. It's part of my, I'll explain later. And this is a trial size. I wanted to try this because I heard so much about it. It's a primer. So I didn't want to invest too much into it. I'm sure you heard of it before. Can you see that? This. What? Can you really see it? For my living room. Hey. Now, I wanted to try some nuisance that I never tried before, because you know, next month is when the big ones go on sale. So I'm trying eucalyptus mint. Never tried that. Oh, it smells so good. I like that one. I like how they're wrapping them now. Go on, Bath and Body Works. This one is Frozen Lake. It's two that I normally get, that I love, this is a masculine smell, and that's the scent that I normally get. Yes, I love this one. Now I always get this one, but if you notice, it says high intensity this time. Yes. This is one of my favorite, in black tie. Like I said, I like the manly scents. I'm not really into the sweet, girly scents for some reason. And this is white tea and sage. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see how it burned. Let's see how it burned. And last but not least, try to make sure I don't have my address in here. ordered these from Amazon. And these make my TV's on, you hear it? I'm more of a natural lash girl, but wanted to try something new. These are scaring me though. I don't know. These are really scaring me. And that's it. Those are really big. I don't know. I don't know about those. Look. Trying something different. I'm gonna give it a try. But I don't know. I'm tired. So I'll see you guys. Let me tell you how strong my commitment to me is right now. And I don't feel bad about it. From the time I wake up in the morning, my commitment to me is strong. Until the time I go to sleep at night, my commitment to me is strong. From what I put in my body, from what I think, from the things that I do, from the people that I surround myself with, my commitment to me is what it's about right now. And I don't feel guilty. I don't feel like I'm being selfish. I know it's something I have to do to be the best me possible. And that means losing friends, losing family members. Because once you start to commit to self, people will start falling off like leaves. So I'm going to put you on since you want to be all in. I'm in my son's bathroom, so he's like, what's she doing in my bathroom? Anyway, I'm going to work on this. And I'll show you guys what it looks like after. So I've been wearing my hair natural, like, for the longest. So putting on this closure feels a little different right now. I didn't curl it yet, but it feels good. It feels really soft, really soft. So here I decided to lay the front of the closure, and hopefully it'll come out okay. So I decided to show you what it looks like in the light. Put a little makeup on this morning because I was looking kind of rough. But here we go, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, now morning, and my Instacart order is here. Hey everyone, so today is Sunday, and Sundays for me is really pretty relaxing. It's YouTube University Sunday, so it's where I sit and I watch YouTube for like the day. I research, I plan out my week. I do more than just watch like the regular YouTube channel. I've been literally chasing down my boxes for the last couple of days. Driving me crazy that they're delivering my stuff to the wrong address. Let's see how this baby works. Good morning. It's officially Monday morning. First thing I always do when I wake up is spray down my counters. I use a red one too. I forgot the name of it, but it's still Method, and it smells so freaking good. So I have my counter rag, and I will start wiping this down. I can't stand my counters being dirty, so that's the first thing I do. And sometimes there's dishes left in the sink from yesterday, so that's my son's job. But yesterday we both were tired, so we didn't. Is my son the only one to do this? This is the internet. We normally have it right there. This dude plugs his wire into his PlayStation because he said it works better that way. Yeah, I know all about how the hard connection works better, but it blocks my meditation closet. Annoying. I send this to my dad. Make sure I send this out. And my diffuser's running. I like it on one color, but for some reason it keeps going on in different colors. I gotta find the remote somewhere over here. And I'm using patchouli this morning. Ignore my nails. I gotta do my nails later. See the difference? Oh, I love clean counters. Now let me finish the rest in the kitchen. So this is my first drink of the morning, every morning. Sometimes I add cayenne pepper to it, but for the last week, I ditched the cayenne pepper. I'll probably start using it again because I like the fact that it helps with your blood. So it's already mixed. I normally juice a lime, a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and 1 pack of whole earth stevia leaf and monk fruit. I have monk fruit in my cabinets. Yeah, it's time for us to stock up. Oh, the sugars I like using. I use date sugar. My oldest son, when he visits, he loves porridge. He loves quinoa. What's the other one? My CMOS. I don't trust too many companies. Let me go through this because I heard they're on Amazon now. This company, this is the truth. Their CMOS is real. If you go on the website or the Instagram page, you'll see that they actually, I don't know what island she gets it from. I'm not gonna sit here and say it and it's wrong, but if you check out the Instagram page, you'll see it. And that's the name of the Instagram page. Let me find yeah, that's where I keep my potatoes on this side. Everything's on this side. When you have little ones, a little one, and he's not that little. My nutritional yeast. What's on? Black seeds. Oh, that's hemp seed. Where is my? Oh, it would be down here. Here's some monk fruit. And they claim it's supposed to taste like sugar, right? But it doesn't to me. It's like I have to use too much of it. But I love this one. So this is what I drink every morning. Every morning. And sometimes at night. Oh, and I forgot to show you this. Use a straw because the apple cider vinegar and the lime, they're all acidic. So you don't want it to mess up your teeth. So use a straw. My son, I made some of this for him and he had a bad tooth and it made it worse because he didn't use a straw. I told him to use a straw. But I also have a theory to that too. I think when we start using stuff that's healthy for us, it forces out the bad things. Always happened to me when I use neem. Welcome to Chloe's Thinking Out Loud Again. This podcast is basically about thoughts that I have when I'm around the house, cleaning, cooking, whatever. We all have those thoughts that pop up in our heads every now and then. But now I'm letting these thoughts out because some of them are amazing. And some of the things I wish I would have said in certain situations or things that I feel that I could help someone else with. Chloe's Thinking Out Loud is fun. It's entertaining. It's knowledgeable. You'll learn lots of things just listening to my thoughts. I control my thoughts. I'm very good at controlling my thoughts, but I'm also sharing my thoughts at this point also. Happy Wednesday, everyone. See, this is the definition of I'm gonna be able to look back at this video a couple of months from now and say I did it anyway, because I don't have my stand for the bathroom, but I'm gonna do it anyway. This is what they mean when they say you don't have all the product or whatever, just get started. I got started. This is what it looks like. So I fixed it a little. It's going good. In my 20s, I used to be the bomb with my hair. Now, a little off. Need some work. So I have a question. What do you guys think of the flu shot? I never take it because I'm not into vaccinations and all that stuff. So that's my own opinion. If you feel it different, good for you. I respect it. Just respect my choice. So my dad called me this morning and asked me if I was gonna get the flu shot. And I was like, no. And I think he was taken aback by my response. I guess he thought I was gonna say yeah, but I don't get the flu shot, especially now. It's too much going on. So I'm forcing myself to take steps and to write down my goals and everything else. I normally teach stuff like this, but it's easier to teach someone else to do it than to do it yourself sometimes. So I'm forcing myself to do what I need to do to get where I need to be. But excuse this color looks horrible. I don't know why, but I'll try to fix it later on. Hopefully it'll fix. But what I did was I started my podcast. What I wanted to do was because when I used to do Yes I Am My Sister's Keeper, I used to have where I could post every day and post words of encouragement and different things. So I wanted to do something similar, but I wanted to do maybe a video, or which is why I'm doing my YouTube, or I was looking for somewhere I could record my thoughts. So the podcast is called Chloe's Thinking Out Loud Again, because like I said, I have these thoughts in my head and I'm like, yo, that's dope. Or, oh, if I should have said that before, that would have been amazing. Or, ooh, next time I give a speech, I'm gonna be sitting there and I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say that, and then I forget. Like, these thoughts, they come and they go so fast, and you're like, oh, what was that thought? I wanted to write it down. So what I did was, every time I have these thoughts, I grab my recorder or grab my phone and I start recording. So I turned that into a podcast. So it's called Chloe's Thinking Out Loud Again. So I started what I needed to start to get it going, and then I'm doing my YouTube recordings. They're different topics. You can, they're on, I think so far it's on Spotify. It's on, I forgot the name of the other one. It's on a couple of apps. So I'm gonna probably list it underneath. So yes, definitely support that. Yeah, there's a lot of topics. Like, I have one that I want to talk about. I have it written down in my little notebook. See, I keep everything in my little notebook. One is the unhealthy attachment of being right. Everybody wants to be right nowadays, but nobody don't realize that it's okay to be wrong, and it's okay to have different opinions. It's like everybody's like, oh, here's the thing, perfect example, Trump, Donald Trump. So me and my son was having a debate in reference to Biden. He's not a fan of Biden. So I'm not a fan. I'm not the biggest fan of Biden, because I know there's some things that he did previously that I don't agree with, right? But I'm not a fan of Trump at all, because I feel like he promotes racism. There's two things that my mom always told me not to talk about at work or whatever, is religion and politics. But I'm using this to talk about the need to be right all the time. So when my son and I started talking, and I struggled with this before, so I kind of like in that phase where pulling myself back, reeling myself back in when I see myself doing these silly things. But the need for people to be right is crazy. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to have your choice. It's okay to have your opinion. And that's the thing. We have to learn to let people have their opinions. So if you're in a disagreement, right? Somebody's saying, oh, I support Trump or whatever, and they're giving you the reasons why, and you say, okay. So can you respect me telling you my reasons why I don't? Then you say what you have to say. And if you know that person is a diehard Trump fan, you leave it alone. You walk away. You say, okay, you're entitled to your opinion. Sometimes we don't need to be right. You feel how you feel, a person feels how they feel. So what I want to talk about on this podcast is about the need to be right. Like, sometimes we don't have to be right. Like, sometimes we block our blessings for wanting to be a know-it-all or feeling the need to be right all the time. We don't need to be right all the time. Just listen to people. Sometimes you just got to listen, accept their voice, and say, okay, that's your belief, or that's what you choose to do, or whatever it is. People are entitled to their opinions, and they're not going to agree with you all the time. And it's okay. It's okay. So you walk away and you say, okay. And conflict is good sometimes. Like, people telling you their opinion is good, because then you're like, you see things from a different point of view. Sometimes. So that's one of the things I'm going to talk about on my podcast. I love talking about stuff like this, as you'll see. Like, I love doing stuff like this. But right now, I have to get back to a blog that I'm working on. So I'll be back. Look at this. See, this is the light that hits me in my kitchen. I love it though. I'm not gonna complain. That's the light that come in. I close my blinds in the living room so you can't really see it. But that's the light that hits me. I took all my makeup. I can't even record right here. Let me move over. Took all my makeup off, and I'm ready to take a nap. Even though I shouldn't, because it's 4:48. But for some reason, I'm feeling a little tired today, and I'm done recording. And I just want to say thank you, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next vlog.